All right, ladies, here's the situation at hand. I have like a solid 2 or 3 hours, all right? Now, here's the thing. The wind today, you can't tell it where I'm at, and here's why. The wind today is about 15 miles an hour. I went out to the main lake, and I about got capsized, about got blowed off the water, and I said, not gonna do that. So I pulled the boat out of the water, which I've never done before, and I was looking on the map, and I said, well, there's gotta be another ramp. So lo and behold, I found a ramp, which is what you see behind me. There's a ramp that's in this cove. Now, the caveat is this cove is like, I don't know, probably 500-600 acres wide, but it leads into the main, one of the main rivers on this lake. So I'm gonna spend about an hour or two teaching y'all, hopefully, more fishing today than tips, but I'm gonna spend about an hour or two getting up shallow into that creek. According to the map, it drops off to about 20 to 25 foot. The water temperature right where I'm at now is 58 degrees, so I suspect it'll be closer to 54, 55 up in the shallows, which that'll be perfect. So today, meat hauling, baby. I am actually gonna keep fish today. I'm gonna go out there, probably gonna be snipe heavy, so let's get to it, guys. Y'all stick around, should be a good one. Straight up fishing, let's go. Here we go, guys. Dropping down, dropping down. Let's see if we can't get this one to commit here. Here we go, here we go, here we go. They're feisty today. There we go. Oh yeah. Larry, I think you're my good luck charm. Oh man, this is actually probably crazy enough. I think this is the smallest one you and I both have caught today. About 11 incher. We'll send him. All right, guys, got this fish right here at 25 foot. Let me get us all lined up so y'all can see it. That's the fish right there. He is suspended. That's what you're looking for when you're sniping crappie. Those suspended fish like that. Here we go. So what I want to do is I want to pitch out to him. I actually want to pitch past him, and you want to drag that across his face. Now, he's 22 foot out, but he's only 4 foot under the surface, so your cast has to be pretty on the spot. So this is when practicing your pitching and your casting comes in handy. So he's at 20 feet exactly right now. So we're going to go out there. I'm going to try to get to about 30, and then what I want to do is reel up to him and go over him. That's the ideal way to do this type of fishing. So here we go. So I'm gonna go right across him. We'll see if he reacts or not. I'm a little off. Yeah, I was off too much on that one. So let's pitch back. Oh, did he just take off? Tell me he didn't just take off. Ah, he just took off. Dadgummit. Trolling washed him out. But look, guys, he went to 35 feet and he parked it again. So actually, let's let him stay at 35 feet because he's 10 foot down now. So it's actually a little bit better for me as the angler trying to catch him that he's that low. Ooh, they are taking off. Nope, he's out. Gosh, dang it. He took off. He got the heck out of Dodge. There's another one at 35 feet. Let's see. They look kind of decent. They're right at the surface. They look like maybe 12-inch fish. Let's see. Let's lock in. That's what we're looking at, guys. It's 2 individual fish. They're suspended. They're not moving. They're at 25 feet, but they're 5 foot under the surface. So again, we want to make sure we pitch it and we land it right behind them, and we want to reel up over them. So let's see, let's push up just a little bit more. I don't like when my trolling motor spins like that, because what'll happen is it'll spin backwards like that just did, and I'll give it some prop wash, and that prop wash can hurt you if you're not paying attention. Here we go. All right, guys, got 2 fish 25 feet out. Because they're so shallow, we want to keep our distance. We don't want to get too close when they're this shallow, because if we do, we could hit them with prop wash. They could hear our transducer, any of the above. Here we go. Got him, guys. Got him. Got him. That's what it looks like. Little guy, you know, but he came across the screen, hit it. Bada bing, bada boom, guys. That's what we're after right there. So what I'll do with this fish specifically, because it was in a pair, is I'll take this jig out, get my mosquitoes here, and I'll take that out. We're gonna take this fish and we're gonna throw him behind the boat. And the reason we wanna do that is his buddy is still out there. Look at that. His buddy's still out there, right there. So what we're gonna do is pitch over to him again. I bet you we catch him too. So we'll keep it at 20. He's only 5 foot deep. So we're gonna cast out there again, and we're gonna bring it right over him, guys. Let's see if we can do this. I know I gotta stand all weird, but here we go. Here we go. We're gonna go right over him. There we go. Oh, he turned. He turned hardcore. So let's try it again. Let's try it again. Here we go. 15 feet out. He's actually facing us now. All right, drop down there. Get us all lined up. See what happens here. He might not like that his friend just magically disappeared. Let's try it again. 16 feet out, guys. 16 feet out. Gonna pitch down to him. I cast to about 25-ish. I'm gonna bring that jig into the cone. I'm gonna bring it up. Here we go. Right in front of his face. He's turning on it. He's just not 100% sure what he wants to do yet. He's not sideways to the camera. He's in line with the transducer. Son of a gun. He's gone. All right, let's find another one, guys. All right, guys, got another slabby patty sitting right there at 28 feet. All right, I'm gonna keep him right there, guys. 15 feet deep, 26 feet out now. I pushed up just a little bit towards him. That's perfect. That's what I want. I want to keep that fish right in the strike zone right there. So you see my jig right there behind him. I'm gonna close my bail. It's definitely a song and dance. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna go over him. Just gonna drift it over him. Again, stay above him. Ooh. Oh, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Got him, guys. Got him. That was so cool. Oh, look at the flex on that 10-foot Pro SE Outlaw crappie pole with that Magnum slabby patty. Guys, did y'all see him run across the screen at that thing? Oh man, got that 1/8 ounce jig head on a therapist body. He of course mangled it, son. Nice fish. He'd probably go a 1.5 pounds, good 1.5 pounds, full of eggs, you know. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful slab. And you know what, guys, today, I know this is not normal. Y'all normally don't see this, but guess what, guys, today, that's right. We're keeping some slabby patties. We are keeping some today. So y'all watched, I pitched out to him. I stayed above him, drug it across his face, and that was pretty cool. He turned and he chased me down. These fish right now are aggressive, guys. They're going to spawn. They want to gorge. They want to eat everything that they can. This time of year, I try to keep them post-spawn. I try to keep post-spawn crappie, but every once in a while I'll keep six or seven fish, which is what I have now. So the rest of them today, they're obviously going to go back. But you saw that's all I'm doing. I'm in here. I'm in the creeks. I'm just sniping individual crappie. I'm finding them on the scope, keeping them at about 20-25 feet. I prefer them to be like 10 or 11 feet deep, or sorry, 10 or 15 feet deep. Doesn't always work like that. You saw that one we caught was at 5 foot deep. Today, you know, just straight up fishing today, but pick up what you can as I'm talking. I'm trying to help you out the best I can. This is the time of year, guys. If you're gonna catch some big old fish, this is the time to do it. Let's throw you on the chest. Let's go catch a couple more. All right, guys, so how am I finding these fish? That's what I get asked a lot this time of year. How do I find these fish, guys? Long story short, you're going to put in some miles. You're going to get on your boat. You're going to use a lot of your trolling motor energy. This is when lithium batteries come really in handy. But look, guys, I'm just in this creek. Larry's behind me. Larry's tearing them up. I just met Larry. And guys, I'm just cruising. I'm just looking. Now, this creek, it has a significant drop off. You can see I'm at 28 foot deep, but we have 51 degree water. Typically 60 is when they're gonna really stack in here, but mid to late 50 degree water is when they're gonna really start moving up. Back towards the mouth, it was 54, 55. This is actually getting cooler as we get back here. And it makes sense that I'm seeing a little bit less fish as I get going here. But as I'm cruising, you can see that stuff on the bottom? Typically stuff like that is indicative of some activity. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I just saw a fish. There we go. So that's a crappie right there, guys. See him moving right there? So I spot lock on him. It looks like he's moving, but we're the ones moving. I'm going at a trolling motor speed of like 7 or 8. So what I'll do is I'll stop. I'll put the trolling motor in reverse and see that fish is not moving anymore. But the problem is he's behind the boat. So that's fine. What we'll do is he's right here at the boat. We're just gonna drop down. He's literally at the transducer. Actually, let's give him a second. Let's let the boat back up. Let's get that fish right here at 5 foot, and let's just dead stick him, guys. I mean, this is the perfect opportunity to dead stick him. Now, in order to dead stick, you can't have your line tangled at the end of your pole. So definitely got to get that fixed. So here we go. I'm spot locked now. He's at 7 foot in front of the boat, guys. 7 foot. I mean, he's right here. He's in our face. So let's drop down to him. Oh yeah, guys, this is gonna work out pretty good, hopefully. And I have my 10-foot Pro SE pole. So what that means is the end of my pole, I know is 10 foot, and that fish is, look, 10 foot. So as I'm coming up to him, I want to keep that jig up above him. I don't want to mess this up. So, and see how we've kind of indexed? I'm at 10 foot and my jig's not swinging backwards anymore. That's fine. I'll just walk backwards on the deck. So I'll walk backwards a little bit. I'll figure out where the fish is. I'll keep him inside of my reach here. And let's say he gets too close like he is now. I'll open my bail and I'll bring my rod tip up or over. So there, he's kind of pushed to our right side now a little bit. There we go. So now we're right in his face. And this is all just a song and dance, guys. You just got to kind of figure out where the fish is and what the fish wants. So we're moving backwards now. So instead of accidentally hitting him and ruining the drop, what I want to do, you can see my transducer pole. He's over here behind us. I want to push back a little bit. The wind is in our face. So the boat's going to want to go into the wind at all times. The boat's going to want to go into the wind. So that fish is sitting right here behind the boat at 5 foot. He's underneath the boat, guys. He's directly underneath the boat. So we just want to keep that fish right here. There we go. So we're moving the boat and the fish is also moving. So once we get where we're going to be statically sitting, there we go. So now the fish is at 10 foot, which is prime position to drop down on him. So there we go. Again, another drop because we had to move the boat. We're going to drop down on him. Whoop, stop right in front of his face. Just hang it there. Let him see it. See what he's going to do. He's still looking at it. We're still here with him. Oh, he turned his nose to it. So when they do that, I like to pull up. I like to get out of the way. He hasn't run off yet, guys, so I'm gonna back up a little bit more. I'm gonna hit one back on my trolling motor because he's still there. You see how he kind of touched the jig. We don't want him to hit it. We don't want to scare him out of here. We want to keep that fish right here where we can hit him. All right. Another thing I just noticed, my jig's pulled back a little bit. So let's fix our jig. Let's put it back up on the head so it looks like a natural bait. Here we go. So he's 5 foot. So I'm going to go half the distance of my pole and I'm going to drop down in his face. That's the plan. Here we go. And what I'm doing is I can actually drop behind this fish right here. And then I can walk. Look, there we go. Oh, he hit it and he spit it. Ah! It's okay. He's still here. He's still here. He's still here, guys. He didn't take off yet. Let's try again. Let's try again. He hit it hard. The good news is he's still down there and we have a 10-foot pole so we can kind of swing out to him. He's wanting to move. Okay, he pushed out to 10. I like to come at the fish. So I'm gonna drop down. He's at 7 foot now, guys. So I'm gonna drop down at about 10 foot. You can see I dropped it about 10 or 11 foot, but that fish is still sitting right there. I'm gonna drop it right there. I'm gonna hang it right in his face. I'm gonna let him decide what he wants to do. I don't wanna force anything here. And we have a fish. Dandy too, guys. Absolute stud monkey. Absolute donkey. Absolute donkey. Are you kidding me, guys? That's why we do what we do. And look, guys, it took what? 5 or 6 drops on that one. I'm not gonna do much editing on this video because you always want to see how we actually do it. Tank, baby. Beautiful slab. You kidding me? Let's get a weight on him. Let's see what he weighs. Probably 1.5 pounds. Nice fish though. Nice fish. Let's see. Boop. All right, here we go, guys. Let's let him go. I'm gonna say 1.5 pounds. Yeah. 147. Oh man. You saw I was persistent. I kept up with it. This one's gonna go back, guys. We're gonna send this one back. Woo! Thank you, ma'am. Ooh! But you saw we were consistent. We moved the boat around. When he got close that one time, I pulled out. I pulled all my jigs out. I pulled everything out of the water because you don't want to accidentally touch that fish. If you accidentally touch the fish, it's game over, guys. So we moved the boat around. We stayed calm. We used the pole to our advantage. We put it out to 11 foot because we have the ability to do that. We dropped down on him. We held it in place, kind of tickled it, let him choose when he wanted to attack, and he came up, and guys, look at that. We deck flipped him and y'all got to see him. Man, it does not get old, this version. This type of fishing, I love it so much, guys. Back at the house, back with my nugget, back with my wife who's trying to avoid the camera. Guys, I had a little bit of camera difficulty, so I don't know what came through, but I'm back at the house. I actually kept, I think 7 or 8 of these fish. Let's see real quick. I don't know, slabby patties though, 4, 5, 6 of them. So the reason I kept them is I want to see what's inside of them. So what are fish eating this time of year? This time of year I want to know. I think they're full of shad, but let's head over to the cutting table. Let's bust a couple of them open and let's see. All right, guys. We are at the kitchen, and by kitchen I mean my outdoor processing area. So what I want to do is I want to bust open a couple of these slabs here. I want to see what their stomachs are full of. It can tell us a lot of information on the fish, what they're eating, where they're living, everything like that. So we'll bust them up, and look at that, full of eggs, chock full of eggs right there. That's called roe. Now some people are crazy. Some people deep fry this and they eat it. I have never partaken in the festivities of doing that, but she is full of eggs. What I'm most interested in is her stomach. So let me knock these sides out. One. And, oop, got her fin. Trying to hurry for y'all, so don't fillet me in the comment section for how these fish look. Alright, 2. So the stomach is right here. I want to see what's in the stomach. I don't know what's allowed and not allowed on YouTube, so I'll probably gray this out. This one's actually full of almost nothing. There's like nothing in her stomach. So she must be ready to spawn. I mean, there's like nothing in here at all. But this upper portion, nothing. Huh. She's full of eggs though. Yeah, I'm not seeing much of nothing in this one. That's crazy, dude. All right, let's knock open another one. What's that?
Which one do you treat?
Oh yeah? My water line froze for my sink, or else I'd have the water on. This is the big chungus here. Let's see. Let's knock her open. Oh, did I get you? Sorry. All right, more eggs, as expected. More eggs. You know, it's that time of year. They're in the shallows. I want to keep the meat as clean as possible. More eggs. All right. What do we have in this one? It's like science class. Science with Dangle Nation. Here we go. Let's see. Eggs. That's full of eggs, full of roe. And stomach is... I'm just gonna cut her in half. There we go. What is that?
Treats?
Looks like some shad. Okay. Looks like there's some baby shad in there. So right now they're feeding on shad, which makes sense. It's funny because what I wanted to see is if maybe there was like a, I don't know, like a bug that they were eating, or like, you know, if you hunt over a deer feeder, there's corn in them. Or raccoons usually have contents in their stomach. I wanted to see if maybe I could cue y'all into something that they're eating, but that one was full of shad. So just like we all already know, shad seems to be the ticket. So I'm gonna keep filleting these up. We're gonna put them on the grill, smash them. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Had a little bit of camera trouble, like I said, so whatever was in the main bulk part of the video, I hope y'all enjoyed that portion. Hopefully this is some insight for y'all. Remember, check out this playlist, share any of our videos to one of your friends that you think would enjoy it, and also, most importantly, don't forget, smash the subscribe button and don't stop the dangle. Peace!